Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the machines that make our hearts race and our inner kids scream with joy. Today we're talking about something straight out of a muscle car dream, the 2026 Plymouth Roadrunner. Yeah, you heard that right. Plymouth is back, baby, resurrecting one of the most iconic names in American automotive history with a modern twist that's equal parts nostalgia and next-level adrenaline. This isn't just a revival, it's a full-throttle resurrection, blending the raw, unfiltered spirit of the original 60s Roadrunner with cutting-edge tech and performance that could humble today's supercars. Whether you're a die-hard classic car fan or just someone who loves a good burnout on a Sunday drive, stick around because we're going to peel back every layer of this beast, from its jaw-dropping looks to the wallet-friendly punch-it packs. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a Rev Let's Roll. Picture this, you're pulling up to a car meet, and heads start turning before you've even killed the engine. That's the magic of the 2026 Plymouth Roadrunner's exterior. It's got that unmistakable wide, low-slung stance that screams, "I'm here to play." Measuring in at about 196 inches long with a footprint that's planted firmly like it's ready to launch at any second. Starting up front, the design pays homage to the original while cranking the aggression to 11. That massive split-style grille dominates the fascia, finished in glossy black with subtle chrome accents that catch the light just right, flanked by razor-sharp LED matrix headlights that slice through the night like laser beams. They're adaptive too, swiveling with your steering input and dimming for oncoming traffic. But honestly, the real star is the sculpted hood. It's got these deep, functional air intakes that not only feed the engine but add this menacing bulge that says, yeah, there's a monster under here. The bumper is all business, with integrated fog lamps and a subtle chin spoiler that helps channel airflow without looking overdone. And the whole front end sits on 20-inch staggered alloy wheels, wrapped in sticky performance rubber that grip like they're glued to the road. Swing around to the side. And it's where the Roadrunner's personality really shines. Those aerodynamic curves flow seamlessly from the hood to the greenhouse, creating this sleek profile that's retro-inspired but wind tunnel refined to cut through the air with minimal drag. The doors are long and suicide style and vibe, with flush handles that pop out via key fob for that clean, modern touch. And the beltline dips low to emphasize the muscular haunches over the rear wheels. Speaking of wheels, those 20s up front step up to massive 21s in the rear, painted in a satin gunmetal finish with Brembo calipers peeking through pure theater. The rockers are armored with black cladding for that off-road ready illusion, though this is no truck, and the side mirrors are slim aero housings with integrated turn signals and blind spot cameras. Oh, and don't sleep on the subtle Plymouth badging along the fender. It's embossed in raised lettering, a nod to the badge that once meant affordable fury. The glass is tinted just enough for privacy without blocking the view. And as you trace your eyes back, that roofline slopes gently into a fastback tail, keeping the proportions balanced and the visual weight perfectly distributed. Now, flip it around to the rear, and it's like the designer saved the best for last. This is where the Roadrunner's tail wags with pure attitude. Dual circular taillights stack vertically like the originals, but now they're full LED with sequential turn signals that dance when you signal, glowing in a deep crimson that pops against the bodywork. Below them, a subtle rear diffuser in carbon fiber weaves in the exhaust setup, quad polished tips that rumble out the side, hinting at the V8 Symphony waiting to unleash. The trunk lid is short and squat, with a high-mount spoiler that deploys automatically above 50 miles per hour for downforce, without killing the clean lines. And there's even a small lip spoiler integrated into the deck lid for that extra planted feel. Overall paint options? You've got classics like Plum Crazy Purple reimagined or fresh takes like Midnight Coal Black that shifts in the sun whichever you pick. This rear end ensures you'll leave a trail of envy wherever you go. It's not just pretty, it's engineered to perform, with aero tweaks that add stability at triple-digit speeds. Alright, enough drooling over the outside. Let's crack the door and step into the cockpit. Because the interior of the 2026 Plymouth Roadrunner is where old-school soul meets spaceship luxury, all wrapped in a driver-centric package that's as comfortable for a cross-country cruise as it is dialed in for track days. Slide into the driver's seat, and you're greeted by deeply bolstered buckets upholstered in perforated leather with Alcantara inserts on the high trims. They hug you like a custom-tailored suit, with 12-way power adjustments, heating, ventilation, and even massage functions to melt away those long-haul aches. The passenger side mirrors that set up But it's the center console that steals the show, a massive tunnel with curled aluminum shift paddles if you've got the auto, or a meaty leather-wrapped shifter for the manual folks. Flanked by toggle switches for drive modes that click with satisfying heft. Materials everywhere scream quality soft touch dash, wrapped in hand-stitched leather, brushed carbon fiber accents on the doors and vents, and aluminum trim that gleams without being flashy. Up top, the headliner is suede-like for that premium feel, and ambient LED lighting runs the perimeter, shifting colors from cool blues in eco mode to fiery reds when you're in track.tech-wise. It's a feast. A curved 12-inch touchscreen floats in the center stack, running a bespoke Plymouth interface that's buttery smooth, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto mirroring your phone seamlessly. Navigation is baked in with real-time traffic, augmented reality overlays for turns, and even a performance telemetry screen showing feed forces, lap times, and boost pressure if you've specced the supercharger. Below it, physical knobs for volume and climate keep your eyes on the road dual-zone auto SC that whispers quietly or blasts when needed, and a 14-speaker Harman Kardon system that thumps bass hard enough to rattle the windows. The gauge cluster? A 10.2 5-inch digital display that's fully reconfigurable. Go minimalist with just speed and RPM, or max it out with torque curves and tire pressures. Rear seats fold flat for 13 cubic feet of cargo, enough for a weekend gear, and there's even a frunk up front for valuables. Safety's covered too, with a 360-degree camera that projects on the screen during tight maneuvers, adaptive cruise that learns your style, and lane keeping that nudges gently without being nanny-ish. It's not the roomest for 5 adults, but for 2-up road trips or solo shreds, it's a throne. Buckle up, because now we're getting to the heart of why the Roadrunner exists. Performance. That's as explosive as a cartoon coyote with an anvil. Pop the hood, and there's a hand-built 5.9-liter supercharged V8 Hemi growling at you. 650 horsepower at 6,500 RPM and 600 pound-feet of torque from just 4,800 RPM, all fed through a cold air intake that howls under boost. It's naturally aspirated in base form if you want that pure V8 bark, but the supercharger edition is the one that turns heads, whipping you to 60 miles per hour in under 4 seconds flat. We're talking 3.8 seconds to 62, with a quarter mile in the low 11s if you're brave. Top speed? Electronically capped at 200 miles per hour, but it'll hit that with ease on a straightaway. Redlining at 7,200 RPM with a soundtrack that's half symphony. Half thunder thanks to an active exhaust that valves open for track snarls or quiets down for neighborhood stealth. Transmission choices keep purists happy. A slick 6-speed manual with rev matching for heel-toe downshifts, or an 8-speed auto with lightning-quick shifts and paddle overrides that feel telepathic. Handling. This isn't your grandpa's boat, it's on a stiffened chassis with double wishbone front suspension and a multi-link rear. Both tunable via adaptive magnetic dampers that firm up in sport or go buttery in comfort. The electronic limited slip diff shuffles power rearward for neutral balance. And those massive brake 6-piston fronts biting 15-inch rotors. 4-piston rears haul you down from 70 to 0 in about 150 feet, with Reagan-like feel from the pedal. Fuel economy is respectable for the class at 15 mpg city, 22 highway, but who cares when you're grinning ear to ear. Its versatile 2 eco mode dials back throttle for efficient hauls, while drag mode launches you with wide-open throttle and traction control primed for sticky tires. In short, it's a daily driver that moonlights as a weekend warrior, cornering flat with minimal body roll and straight-line speed that leaves imports in the dust dots. So, let's talk brass tacks if all this has you itching to sign on the dotted line. The 2026 Plymouth Roadrunner starts at a surprisingly accessible $62,995 for the base V8 model with the manual and cloth seats, which is a steal for the power-to-price ratio in today's muscle market. Step up to the supercharged GT trim around $72,500, and you get the blower, leather, and that 12-inch screen, while the top-shelf RT edition pushes $85,000 with carbon ceramic brakes, adaptive suspension, and exclusive plum crazy paint. Add-ons like the performance package for $4,000 bump handling and aero, or go wild with the Heritage Stripe kit for $1,500 to channel 69 vibes. Factor in destination fees to about $2,000, and you're looking at real-world pricing that undercuts rivals like the Mustang GT or Camaro SS while delivering more heritage punch.